Increase your mental power and control. Learning from one's mistake is smart, but learning from others is ingenious, since you cannot live long enough to commit all of them. We present a step-by-step guide to cover real-life examples and the best ways to deal with them. In life, you have to be prepared, and one of the main tools used to achieve higher mental power is to acquire emotional intelligence, allowing you to become emotionally independent, not relying on the affection nor the presence of others to be happy. Generating happiness from within, letting your inner consciousness maintain emotional stability and coherence no matter what the consequences or the situation is. Let others have a positive impact in your life and not a burden or weight that drags you down the hill. You can be happy with or without them. To attain such a state, you need to work on acquiring multiple qualities. First, by being content with what you have, and at the same time, ambitious to reach new and higher levels, mentally, physically, and financially. By setting goals and challenges, and being positive all the time, seeing the bright side, and looking at the full part of the glass, not the empty one. The ultimate and most important rule is knowing yourself. Identify your weaknesses and strengths. Make it your daily routine to improve your strengths and overcome your weaknesses. It is by failing over and over again you will find your way. Do not fear failure, since it is the door to success. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, how quickly you rise up is what identifies you as a strong and resilient person. Life without obstacles and challenges is boring, so take life heads on and challenge yourself to become the best you can be. Let your life journey be inspiring and meaningful. History is merely the life stories of great men and women. Let history speak about you and your achievements. The human brain is a complex and fascinating organ that can manifest in different and infinite ways. Its reaction defines our behavior and its impact on our life. Today we will talk about a breakup experience that went completely wrong. Knowledge provided here will help you face similar situation. One guy broke up with his girlfriend after 2.5 years relationship. The next day, he tried calling her to reconcile, but this wasn't the problem. The problem was he wasn't aware how she intoxicated his life and made him miserable and unhappy. She was an experienced, deceptive con that can identify kind and good-hearted men, prey on their energy and resources. Unlike her, he had good intentions, kind-hearted, and generous. The only thing, he was lacking experience and emotional intelligence. He would fall into her trap that she had planned all along. She victimized herself by showing that people are always using and exploiting her, infiltrating his life slowly and invading his space, throwing her problems in his face and asking for emotional and financial support. Like a vampire, depleting his resources and driving him to exhaustion. He found himself submerged and sucked up into her life, forced to cater her needs and find solutions for her never-ending problems. Focusing only on her and ignoring his life, she was his priority now, not himself anymore. A healthy relationship is defined by an exchange and balance between two individuals where both would feel mutual respect and experience growth on different levels, whether emotionally, physically, and financially. Any other way is the wrong way. Better being alone than in a relationship that drags and pulls you down. Signs that this individual is not suitable and affecting you negatively are nagging all the time, not appreciating what you offer or do for them, being ungrateful towards your good deeds. Their negativity would soon rub on you. Not supporting or believing in your ideas, not pushing you to be the best you could be. They are selfish and materialistic, only focusing on their needs and wants. The guy could not see her reality. He was blindfolded by his emotions, not listening to her reasoning or mind. She, on the other hand, was manipulative. She was cheating on him all the time, and only remained with him as long as he could provide for her. As we mentioned before, when he called her the next day, she will let her newly acquired boyfriend answer him, just to drive him crazy and hurt him. She knew his weaknesses, and that he still cared for her. To deal better with human beings, you have to understand their characters, their responses to certain actions. The more you understand them, the more you will know how to deal and get what you want, hence acquiring the art of persuasion. She had the upper hand in this matter, as she no longer benefited from his resources. She wanted revenge and wanted to see him hurt and broken. He knew she used him all along, but he couldn't break up with her since she fulfilled his emotional void. This emotional void rooted in his childhood. As we all know, personalities get built during childhood. Since he wasn't feeling affection and love from his parents, he grew up with a broken personality that lacked love, and she filled it perfectly whenever it was suitable for her to take advantage. Desperately, he wanted her back more than ever. The more she ignored him, the more resilient and determined he became. His emotional instability was fueling his urge to regain her back. He was the prisoner of his own mind, not being able to think of anything else but her. He lost his drive and motivation. He lacked sleep and soon fell into depression. To understand the solution, we have to realize that our mind and body work in harmony with transmission of messages by chemical transporters called hormones. Depression and stress will inhibit your body to start secreting cortisol, a harmful hormone that affects your health negatively, causing obesity and a drop in muscle mass. He would soon lose his good looks, self-confidence, and find himself broken and on the verge of insanity. In a critical condition, he needed a miracle, and a 180-degree shift in his mindset. Soon, he finds out that exercising would help him regulate his mental state and shift his focus away from her. By exercising, our body secretes different excellent hormones that help improve our mood, such as endomorphin that provides you with a sense of pleasure and happiness, serotonin that regulates your sleep, and HGH, human growth hormone, that has an anti-aging effects and promotes muscle mass growth. He started feeling happy again and thought about what had happened. He knew why she controlled him due to his emotional void. He had a better understanding of himself and that has helped him to become strong and more focused than ever. It is by understanding our true inner self that we could emerge again and rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Always remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, on the condition that you analyze and understand the situation that led to this unfortunate turn in your life. His life started to improve the day he left her. Even though he experienced pain and suffering, it was the way to liberation and emotional independency. He started to feel more confident due to his physique improvement related to his consistency in exercising and going to the gym. He focused more on himself now and converged his energy towards his ambitions. He landed on a better job and soon after had a promotion. He started attending social events and meeting new people again. He was happy from within. Even though so many girls wanted his company, he decided to give himself time to heal properly rather than taking a girlfriend that would be a rebound only. It didn't take a while for his old girlfriend to know that he was successful again and she wanted him back, but now he learned his lesson and understood everything. He would never let her back into his life again.